Hello, welcome back viewers and subscribers to another magnificent day at the CARIFTA 49. What an amazing day it was. I can't begin to describe it, but I'll take this opportunity today to go through the flashback. What were the standout performances and what I enjoyed most from day 2 of the CARIFTA games. Before I go any further, let me say thank you to my sponsors, Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. I appreciate every bit of energy that you guys have pushed into the Halftime TV project, and you continue to support us throughout this journey. If you haven't checked them out as yet, folks, the link to each is located in the description below. Quick Link Shipping, anything you need whatsoever shipped into the island, they have you covered. RS Sports Store, for all your sporting jerseys and apparel, check out RS Sports Store. They have you covered. Follow them on Instagram at RS Sports Store. And CSA Shop. CSA Shop, be free, be confident. You can check them out on Instagram as well, or you can visit them at csashop.com. All right, so CSA Shop, located in the heart of Mandeville. You can check them out over there. So what were the standout performances from day 2? Now, the British Virgin Islands, they have a young lady, Adija Hodge is her name. I want you guys to mark that name, because in a competition or in a meet that is predominantly, it's been dominated by the Jamaicans. Everywhere we look, we see Jamaicans. I think there was only one event leading up to the latter part of day 2 where Jamaica had not medaled in, and again we were surprised that Jamaica didn't medal in that one. And as I said before, Hodge, Adija Hodge, from the British Virgin Islands, a magnificent athlete, so talented. I can't express it enough. She secured the 100 meters in day 1, under 17 100 meters for girls in the first day. She secured the long jump in the second day, so gold medal. She has secured both gold medals so far for the British Virgin Islands. And get this, she left the long jump and went to take part in the 200 meters, where she secured first place as well, going into the finals. So Adija Hodge, we're keeping an eye on you. Big talent, massive performances, and it kind of brings me back to my days in high school when we had sports day, and there was always this person who was taking part in every event to ensure that their host, that's what we call them back then, that their host got maximum points in these events as well. So again, Adija Hodge, you have my respect, and I'm pretty sure you have the respect of most of the Jamaicans who have been paying attention to the CARIFTA games. Over to the 4x100 meters. The 4x100 meters, this is what we call the pet event. Most people, they like the 100 meters, they like the 200 meters, they like the quarter mile as well. But when it comes down to relays, that's where the excitement lies, because you get to see the 4 fastest individuals in your country taking part in one race. And again, you get to see the 4 fastest individuals from other countries as well taking part in that race. So the 4x100 meters, it was always going to be a jaw dropper for the most part. We had Tiana Lee, Terry Long, we had Kamoy Binga in the under 17. They secured gold. Over on the boys side in the under 17, Jamaica secured gold again. And we sat here, and it's, how do I put this? Because it wasn't surprising. And we know we're stacked for sprinters, and we're stacked for talent. But we have seen upsets before, and most of the upset generally comes when there is a lapse in baton changes. And we saw it at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championship last week, where a number of teams they missed out because of sloppy baton changes. And coming into the CARIFTA games, it was one of my concerns, because I always get jittery when it comes down to baton changes. It's kind of like the penalty shootout, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of football, or soccer as North Americans call it. So I'm always tense when it comes down to penalty shootouts, and it's the same kind of feeling I get when it comes down to the 4x100 or the 4x4. I think the 4x4, you get a little bit more time because of the pace of the race, but when it comes down to the 4x1, because the races are going so quick, the time is so quick. It's a split second, and you're out. A split second determines if you make the cut or not, if you're in the final three or not. And I think that was one of my primary concerns coming into the 4x100 meters for both males and females, under 17 and under 20. I think the females, their baton changes were crisp. The boys, on the other hand, not so crisp, but nonetheless, they got it done. The females under 20, they secured the 4x100 meter in record time. I'll read the times for you as well for both male and female. So for the under 17, Jamaica secured gold with 41.74, Trinidad and Tobago second or silver with 42.77, Cayman Islands bronze with 43.40, and that's the 4x100 meter under 17 for males. All right, for the females, Jamaica under 17, gold 45.38, Bahamas 47.13, and Trinidad and Tobago 48.19. So Trinidad and Tobago securing silver and bronze in the under 17. On the male side, for under 20, we had 42.58, and this was the most magnificent performance of the day, barring that Adidja Hodge performance that I alluded to earlier. I think a team with Serena Cole, Tina and Tia Clayton, and Brianna Liston, 3 of the 4 fastest youngsters in Jamaica as we speak now, and they came up with a world under 20 record, world under 20 record, folks. 42.58. 45.36 Barbados was the closest contender, and if you realize there, 42.58 to 45.36, you can only imagine how far off they were. Trinidad and Tobago, they secured bronze with 46.12 seconds. Over on the male side, Jamaica, they secured a CARIFTA record as well, 39.15, Bahamas 40.41, and Cayman Islands 40.72. The Jamaican team, DeAndre Daly from Herbert Morrison in Montego Bay, he did well. Biwaji and Krumi, Kingston College captain, he did well. He started the race as well. Powerful start from him. He ensured that Jamaica got the best possible start and put us in a proper position to get the best outcome as well. So I think from the male side, big performances, but the twins, how magnificent, how exceptional are they? How exceptional are they? I think everything that they touch this year turns gold. It's almost as if they're sprinkling that bit of gold dust on it, and I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised. Tina Clayton, she was second. She secured the second leg. Serena Cole, she took it to Tina Clayton. Tina Clayton took it to Brianna Liston, and then Brianna Liston took it to Tia Clayton, who powered through the finish line to ensure that Jamaica not only secured gold, but also decimated the under 20 record. So big performance there from the under 20 females, and I think female sprinting in Jamaica has never been in doubt. Usain Bolt, he came out and he said he's a little bit worried about male sprinting because he hung up his spikes a few years ago, and then Ewan Blake and his injuries, and then a lot of the male sprinters haven't actually made the transition. We've seen some standout athletes at Issa Grace Kennedy Champs, but they just haven't made the transition over to the senior stage, and that hasn't been the case for the females. I think we have a magnificent crop of young female athletes who continue to wow us. They're keeping it competitive because it's not as if we have one exceptional talent who is leaps and bounds ahead of the rest. It's very close, and it's small margins that separate the top female athletes that we currently have in Jamaica, and I think that's why they're constantly wowing us. They're constantly pushing each other to do better. They're constantly pushing each other to go a level up, and that level of competition is similar to what we used to have with Usain Bolt and Asafa Powell and Ewan Blake, that sort of thing during those times. I think we don't have it now on the male side, and as we look forward to day 3 of the CARIFTA games, we will be looking forward to the 4x400 meters. We will be looking forward to the 200 meters as well for both males and females. And I must say, this day 2, it was so exciting. I'm almost breathless because of the amount of adrenaline that has been pumping into actually watching these events. I can't even imagine what it would be like if I were in the National Stadium, because I'm sitting at home, I'm watching the games, and I feel almost as if I'm there. That's how big the performances have been. And day 2 complete, Jamaica continues to do well. At the end of the first session of day 2, Jamaica was on 33 medals, 14 of which were gold medals. I trust as soon as we receive the updated medal tally, those gold medals will definitely be in the high 20s or at least in the mid 20s. So let's keep an eye on that. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Halftime TV, folks. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and if you have any comments, any feedback whatsoever, leave it in the comment section. Shout out to my sponsors again, Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. Tune in next time as we bring you coverage, objective commentary on track and field from the CARIFTA 49 games. Until next time, bye-bye.